Well, hello there, and welcome to the stream. Father Roderick, working on the Millennium Falcon. And it is a particularly warm day here in the Netherlands. Fortunately, the rectory is still okay, temperature-wise. It will probably be a lot hotter tomorrow evening here. But I'm going to have a very busy day tomorrow, so I figured that I'd stream today. I'm just not sure if tomorrow I'll be back home in time because my parents are celebrating their anniversary, and of course I want to be there, and that's going to take most of the day. So I've done quite a bit of work in advance. So the Falcon is here. The upper part of the Falcon is still completely uncovered. But instead of doing this bit by bit, I'm preparing the big pieces first so that the final assembly can be much easier. And I don't have to go, from one place to another. And a lot of the elements that go on top of the Falcon are symmetrical, or more or less symmetrical. They are a little bit different from one piece or another because this is supposed to be kind of a patched up ship, so it can't be completely like factory new. There are little patches and reparations that Chewie and Han have been making, so you will see some differences, but more or less a lot of the elements are similar, so it's much more efficient to kind of put them together first. And for that reason, I have already constructed these two upper deck or upper coverings. These, of course, will be covering the mandibles, and you can tell from the size of these things how big this ship is. These are just the mandibles, the two kind of protruding parts of the Falcon, and of course with these circular engine openings where the I suppose the air can go in, even though there's no air in space. But anyway, and then I've also constructed this. This will go on the top of the thing, and it's going to cover the area from the turret to the beginning of the mandible. So this is where the escape module would be connected to that we saw in the movie Solo. But of course it's missing in this build because, well, that hadn't been invented yet. Of course I still have the upper turret, the guns, and what I've already installed are these like 4 big panels on the sides, on the underside, on both the left and right side of the Falcon. They're nicely detailed, nothing too special, but because they go underneath, it's kind of hard to show you anyway, so I decided to already fix them before starting the stream. Hey John writes, I've been following your builds for a while. Thanks for all the great faith-based conversations. They have really opened my eyes. Well, thank you so much. And well, we chat about so many things here, and so faith sometimes appears, and glad you enjoy those conversations as well. Reaction to Star Wars Mandalorian. I have not watched the trailers yet. I haven't watched deliberately any of the news coming from Disney because yesterday I've been up from 6 in the morning till late at night. Had a very, very long day of filming, and today was also a very busy day. So I've only now kind of finished the day. And for these things, I want to be in great shape. I just want to have, my head needs to be empty. So I'm going to wait for that a little bit longer. Also because I want to record a reaction video, because I know that people enjoy that. So I don't want to spoil anything for myself. So I'm very good at at just waiting and having patience, because to me these moments, these trailer moments, are too important. I don't want to watch them when I'm not in a mood or just tired. So we'll discuss that later. Jeremy, good evening. Always love seeing the builds. Have you seen the trailer for The Mandalorian? No, not yet. We demand a reaction. Well, you can demand all you will, but you'll have to be patient. In the meantime, I saw some leaked Lego, some pictures of future Lego sets, the Lego sets that are coming out second half of this year, and one featured the Millennium Falcon. And what was very cool is that from the looks of it, I won't spoil anything, the Falcon is not going to look very different from the way it looks, well, for instance, in this build. In fact, it will look even more similar to the old Falcon, which is kind of cool. The Lego set itself is great for one particular reason. I never wanted to buy the small sets, the small Lego sets of the Falcon, because, and I've explained this before in one of these streams, what I disliked about those smaller Falcons is that the circle is made with these triangular pieces, and there were always huge gaps because they wanted you to open all these, wedges. Almost looks like I don't know, like taco wedges or tortilla wedges, and if you close them, there are huge gaps, which very, very, very ugly. And I've seen a lot of people mod these builds, and they've came up with solutions to close those gaps. Yeah, but Lego, even the more recent Millennium Falcon of the Solo movie, had those horrible gaps. And in this new build, they finally solved it. I guess they just got inspired by all the mock versions of the fans, and they came up with a new design of the covers of the Falcon. And so that is actually the first one that I would be inclined to get. However, with this one, I already have a very, very cool Millennium Falcon. So how many do you need, Lego-wise? The rest of the leaked sets were kind of, nothing too exciting. Nothing. I mean, some people just completely went bonkers over the Kylo Ren shuttle, and it was like, yeah, just kind of what we've seen before. Didn't really excite me that much. But maybe I'm just a spoiled brat. I didn't see anything kind of new or exciting, but maybe that's also because that could bring about, that could entail spoilers, and so maybe they just want to keep that spoiler free. The first batch of Lego sets, and so we may see more revealing sets after the new year. What I'm building now are the two side entrances to the Falcon. These are very nice builds. Actually, I like these better than in the new UCS. They're just very well done and very, very Lego-y. This build, I think, is from before the half circular pieces that they introduced in the sets later on. And the new UCS has a lot of much more kind of curved stuff. But I think they did a pretty good job here making curves using more old-fashioned Lego techniques, and it still manages to look extremely good. So we're going to use these flexible pieces to create a circle. And with these triangular pieces. Of course, that all fits together quite well. So I'm going to attach this here. But times are looking good for Star Wars fans, really. It is, these are exciting times to live in. And then I close this one. And then we have to snap this joint into place. Always a bit tricky. It's a very, very tight fit, but this seems to work. There's a little bit of wiggling happening here. I'm not sure why. Maybe that will sort itself out later. Let's see. Let's repeat that with this one. There. And that, and then we'll snap these together. Oops. It's getting loose. Whoa, this is all, it's not very solid, this. For some reason this one is a bit more loose, I don't know. Yeah, let's see if I can get those lined up. All right, that looks okay. Good. Now we've got two of these circles. And next thing we're going to do is embellish them with these. So I think once we finish these, it's starting to come together. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to finish this weekend, but we're getting there. We're very close, I think. A couple more days and this thing should be finished. That will give me some time to order the missing pieces, or actually the one missing piece is this grill around the engine, which is absolutely something I should buy that in order to make it look good. But on the whole, I'm so glad that I was able to solve most of the problems of the build. Problems caused by the lack of certain pieces. I was able to find some creative solutions to get the thing together. So this looks really nice. It's not yet finished. This one needs to have, it's not entirely, there's a little bit of, I don't know, well, it doesn't matter. I don't think you're going to see this. Needs a few more pieces here. And this one. All right, looks good. And also another exciting thing is that I'm really getting through this pile of elements. When I first unpacked the bag with all the pieces, I was in shock. Especially because none of these pieces were sorted or numbered or anything. And now, bit by bit, I'm trying. So this is the last time I'm using these slanted pieces. And that kind of feels good to finish certain collections of stones, because then you know that you're getting there. Okay, this one too has a bit of a problem. not entirely possible to get this fully symmetrical, but oh well, it is what it is. There we go. I can tell that my computer is sweating. I hear the fan. So now we have these two side entrances, docking. I suppose these are for docking on both ends of the Falcon. Let's see. I'm going to finish this step as well. And then we're going to go back in the manual to place all the elements. So there we go. My collection of pieces here is growing steadily. I'm going to do some more plating. Well, let me first look at the chat again. An absolute madman with that patience. Yes, I'm good. I'm a trained Jedi.
Patience. You must have patience.
Poot just watched episode 8 again. Good. Excellent. Hey, Christian. Hey, Virginia. I'm glad I'm not the only person that watches these more than once. You mean the trailers? Or the movies? The movies, probably. How many of these do I make? 2. Alright, so this is again one of those symmetrical builds where I'm just picking up some speed by immediately replicating the sorting process. So I'm not going to make one circle, but I'm going to make 2 at the same time. Makes it so much easier to do the sorting. All right, 4 tiles. And then a whole lot of greebling. So we've got these taps, water. They look like water taps for 6 and 8. Same thing for number 2. 2, 4, 6. And 8. Perfect. Then I'll get to use some of these. Little hooks. 4 of these on this side. And then I need 4 on the other side. What a build. What an epic build. So glad I got to do this. 2 and 2. Some red pieces. Two of those, and then 2. Sometimes I feel like a pharmacist with all these recipes. 1 and then 2 rods. Two. Oh. This one is stuck. Let's see, maybe this. 2. And then finally, 1, 2, 3, oops, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Hello, Andrew. Hey, Adam. Oh, this podcast. You watch these build videos more than once? Oh my goodness. Hello, Brenda. Hey, hi, Andrew. Wow, I'm even surprised that people are watching these once instead of twice. Or let alone twice. That's crazy. Anyway. And I'm not always chatting. That's kind of the if this were a podcast, I'd have to I'd have to prepare much more. It's like I do this with the 2 weekly podcasts, or actually 3, one for my patrons, one extra for my patrons, and those I always prepare. And that takes me from 1 to 2 hours to prepare. And in addition to that, of course, I read books, I watch movies, I watch TV shows, I read up on tech news, all for the benefit of that podcast. So, with that kind of preparation, of course, I can do much more to kind of keep the conversation flowing, which in this Lego stuff is just not possible. Or at least, well, it's kind of not the purpose of these videos to do a show. It's a conversation. It's just kind of hanging out, and there's something cool to that. I enjoy that so much. It's much more relaxed than podcasting or making television. It's sharing. Okay, well, I'll just put this in here. Wait, is that just one? I don't think to make the other one. No. This is 2, right? Yeah, I gotta make 2 of these. Although it's not. Oh yeah, they do tell you. I have to do 2 of these. All right. Pressing these on the. Wow, I like this. I really like this. Very cool. All right, let's put that aside. Make another circle. This is just for the detailing. That means I'm going to put these. Whoops. Stay put. There we go. I like the use of all these different shades of, oh wait, you're not seeing what I'm doing. There you go. All these shades of red and gray, dark gray, light gray. It's just, I love these combinations. Also, the greebling is fun. It's fun to do. All right, this is quite symmetrical. That's fine. And then what? Oh, lots and lots of oops, forgot this one. lots of water taps. Ouch. This must be like a docking door. Alright, it's not too bad. Just place them. These are also symmetrical, that helps a lot, makes it easier. Actually, I shouldn't be streaming this late. I kind of try to wake up earlier because I've started my marathon training again. And on these warm days, it's actually imperative to go running early in the morning, and that means I have to go to bed early as well. And normally during the week, I'm so exhausted that I don't have much trouble going to bed in time. But over the weekend, it's always more challenging. There's so many things I want to do. I kind of want to enjoy the weekend because I worked so hard. And then there's just not enough time to do the things I want to do. So if I were wise, I would have not streamed. And I kind of considered just doing preparatory work and then stream tomorrow or on Monday. Then I was like, I kind of like having this this hour with all of you. And it's a nice way to unwind. I always get very calm while doing these builds. That is, of course, if I don't have to fight with Lego parts or pieces getting stuck. But usually it's quite relaxing. I have to say that I enjoy this part of the build so much more than the first part. It's like with the Harry Potter castle. The first half of the build was just these mountains and then the skeletons and skeleton of the building and foundations, and of course it's important. You need to do it. And there's kind of like a technical satisfaction in a sense that you learn how they do this, but it's just not, you're not working on visible elements. And that always makes it feel a little bit like, I'm doing all these things and nobody's going to see them afterwards. Whereas this, of course, is going to be very visible from the outside. And you start to be able to see what the final build will look like. And I have to say, building in 3D, seeing Lego with your own eyes is different from seeing it in videos. And I've watched a lot of these Lego videos. I watch them all the time with reviews and then speed builds and stuff. And yet, having these things in your hands is a very, very different experience. All right, we're going to put this on top of the, there's some studs here that can connect to this thing. There you go. This looks awesome. There you go. Check this out. This is really a very, very cool element. I love the colors, love the detailing, love the shape. Feels solid. Really, really well done. Excellent. Not done yet, though. There are a few more elements to this before I can move to the next step. They have to do with the attachments. Okay. Four of these, right? Yeah, 4. Good. And they're attached to the bottom. Very sturdy. Yeah. Looking good. Número 1. E numero 2. There we go. All right. Now that we've got that out of the way, it is time to start with the hull. Hey, floppy hairs. Yeah, don't spoil anything about the Mandalorian trailer because I haven't seen it yet. I'll be seeing it soon. Hey, Andrew. Welcome to the channel. I'm glad you're here and hope you will enjoy this little Lego session. Hey, Sando. It's hot again in England here too. We're getting a heat wave. It's already pretty hot outside. Inside the rectory, it's still okay, but I guess tomorrow it will be really, really warm. Yeah, Nigel also says it's warm. Weren't used to that. Same here. There's a message from an Adam right on screen. Keep calm and keep building. It looks like Han and Chewie are having a little side conversation. Yes, they're always bickering, commenting on my work. They're very possessive about the Falcon, obviously, of course. So, I was at page 93. That's where I had to do the plating of the underside of the Falcon. I kind of spared you that because it's not very easy to film that, and so that's already in place. But now, let's see if I can show you, and that's going to be hard. I think I have to clip the camera to the lamp. Maybe that will give it enough height for you to see what I'm going to do on the upper side. I've got a magnetic tripod. So, oops, I still have to be careful that it doesn't fall off. So how is this? Is this okay? Okay, this is kind of the best I can do. I'm going to give you a tour. So this is where I have all the Lego pieces, and that's the rest of the table. So you can see that these containers are all getting very empty, and a lot of the Chinese food containers are already emptied out as well. Okay, the sound may get worse because I'm going to step away from the microphone. Let me see if I can get that a little bit closer. I still haven't found a good solution for miking these sessions. All right. So it wasn't magnetic enough. It fell off. Okay, I probably shouldn't pull on anything. Let's try that again. there another way to do this? Maybe I can just put it. No, not sure. Okay, let's try this. It's even higher up in space. Well, let's pray that this won't fall down anymore. All right. First thing we're going to do is we are going to take this piece, and the thing is, the Falcon, of course, is always the same. The manual always has it turned in the wrong direction. All right. There you go. Now you can see this is where we're going to put piece number 1, or plate number 1. And it's got these white thingies. That could prove to be complicated. Oh, it's a nice fit. Oh, by golly. Wow, okay. I'm not sure if this is going to fit. Oh, it has to stop here. Okay. Really? Here? I've got a bad feeling about this. How is this supposed to work? Okay, let's start with this. No. Now. I think it's like this. Okay. Ugh. These are the worst pieces of the entire build. So incredibly hard to fit in. Some of them enter really easily. Most of them, it's just a fight. There we go. Upside, of course, once they're in, they're almost impossible to remove. Okay, so there's one final one here. There you go. That's it. That's it, that's it. Oh, it's looking good. Yeah, that looks awesome. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Let's see if I can give the camera just a tiny little bit more light. Because up there, the light doesn't reach. So, okay, exposure time. Let's just do this. Right, that helps, right? Yeah. It seems a bit fuzzy. That may, I don't know. The next part. Moving to page 102. Finally past page 100. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right. This is the second triangle. That one. Supposed to go here. Whoa, careful. Careful. I feel like I have to start here. Oh, I gotta put a lot of pressure onto this. Way too much pressure for my liking. No, it doesn't work. Okay, let's see. Maybe I could start with that one. This one. Okay. Absolutely the scariest part of the entire build. Wow, okay. This is not going to enter that easily. There we go. No, something broke. Okay, I see what happened. Yes. Okay. I've got one more left. That's there. Yeah. Yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're good. Fits perfectly. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I mean, it starts to look like the Falcon. Just imagine that this is all covered. Brilliant. This is probably the final thing. I'm not going to add any more details to this. There is a little bit of greebling that I have to do now before I start adding the rest. Just a few panels that are going to make the connection between this part of the ship and the mandibles. Let's see, 6 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1. Two of these, one of these. 1 and then 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. No. No. 2. Okay. All right. Whoa. This is supposed to go here. Huh. There you go. What? This one here. Oh. Duh. That's it. That's it. So this one, I'm not sure. Oh, okay, these have to be interspaced by one, right? And then this is the final one without anything on it. Good. Very well. And then on the other side, no greebling whatsoever. Wow, that's disappointing. 1, 2, 3, but fast. That's good. Okay, anything else? I thought I had 3. There has to be one detail that I'm missing. Ah, okay. Okay, this one goes here. That's it for the greebling of this phase. Okay, we're gonna move to the next page. We're gonna attach this whatever it is. We're at page 106 of the manual. Fascinating. Okay. This and this. All right. This is where it connects here. There we are. Okay. And then with that, we're going to close that. We're going to move that. Get the light here. So this, does it rest on something? Looking good. Looking good. All right, next, the 2 docking doors. Okay. Well. All right. Four and 4, so it should be 4 here. Oh. Oh. Like this. Wow, okay, that is hard. This is the center. No. Wow, okay. These are very hard to put in place because they have to be in the center. All right. Almost feels as if something is missing there. Like a guiding brick. No. No, actually, there is not. There is not. Like this. Yeah. Oh, careful. What just came out? That's not good. Oh, come on. What now? What the heck? Why is this loose? That's not supposed to happen. Come on. Click it in. Alright. There we go. I think it looks good. I think I've done it. Let's turn it around, make it easier to access. This thing gets tricky to move. Okay. Yeah, looks good. Looks really good. I think I did it. Okay. That's it. That's it. That's it. It looks really good. There we go. So, I hope I have enough. So there it is. It sits right in the middle. Where's the microphone? Here's the microphone. So it sits right in the middle. These are the lower plates. It's very dark there, but this is what I attached earlier on. Then we did the two mandibles here and this middle piece that you can lift up if you want to. And then here is the second docking bay or docking door. It's sitting right there. Well, thanks to a lot of prep, that was actually feasible. That didn't take too much work, because most of the work I did offline. And so that means that for today, I think my homework is done. After this, let's see how many pages we still have. The next step is going to be the cockpit, which of course very cool, because that's where these two little fellows are going to sit, and also Leia and Luke. I think Luke is going to be in the turret. Then we're going to build the corridor that leads to the cockpit, and then just tons and tons and tons of plating. Plating. And that just goes on for another 50 pages. About 41 more pages to go. Oh yeah, I see a message on the. It's probably me who got that on the video. So I took it off again. It's a function of the streaming software, and I probably accidentally activated it. The sound gives me the heebie-jeebies. All right. I bet that when you're done, you're going to fly it across the room making engine noises. I don't think so. It feels, especially these, the plates on the underside are still very loosely connected. So I don't really dare to move it around. Even lifting it up is kind of scary. All right, well, that's it for we solved the Adam Wright mystery. It was all my fault. Anyway, thanks for watching, and well, we're almost there. So hang in there. I'll be back maybe tomorrow evening. I can't promise it because of my parents' birthdays. And otherwise, it'll be on Monday. And I'm pretty sure that we can finish this somewhere in the first few days of the next week. And then we're going to do something simple after that. Like perhaps the night bus or a small build. Oh, I may actually do another Lord of the Rings build, a small one. Anyway, stay tuned, stay subscribed. Let other people know that this stream is out there. If you know any Lego fans or people who might enjoy this, pass it on, and it'll get more and more cozy in the chat. And have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care. May the Force be with you.